Hi, I'm Trent McFadden, and today my speech is going to be about myself. How I was raised, who I am, my goals and aspirations, my hobbies and stuff I like to do. And so I guess I'll just dive into, my upbringing, how I was raised from about, I was raised by my mother and father. They were married for a while until I was about 6 or 7 years old. They got a divorce, and I lived with my mom for a little while up until fourth grade, and then from fourth grade up to my senior year of high school, I lived with my dad, and then shortly into my senior year, I moved back in with my mom, and and that's where I've stayed ever since. I'm still living with my mom right now while I'm in college. So, but some of the things that my mom and dad have taught me. My mom has taught me a lot about independence and also finances. How to manage my money and how to save my money, how to spend it, um, right things to spend it on, stuff like that. And she taught me a lot about independence, like making my own decisions, problem solving when things in my life come up, to figure them out on my own and not rely on my parents or whoever to help me through that, to try to do it by myself. Um, my dad taught me a lot about work ethic when it comes to school. He pushed me very hard to be the best I could be in school and even outside of school, but mostly he just pushed me to make good grades and take school seriously and developed a good work ethic to get my, schooling in order. And I had a lot of influence from by my grandparents. My grandfather owns a 3,000-acre farm out west in Rockville, but I worked on that like my whole life. Basically, when I was about 10 years old up to even now, I still come down there and work. And he taught me a lot about work ethic, to appreciate the things I have in my life and to not take things for granted. My grandma taught me a lot about religion and things of that nature. Um, But some of my hobbies, I love watching football. I love NFL football. Didn't play in high school, but I wrestled, played baseball in high school, and play a little basketball on the side, but not through the school. I love hanging out with my friends. I just recently picked up a new hobby, longboarding. I enjoy it a lot, and so I just love staying busy, staying outside, doing something all the time. I don't like to sit in the house all the time, so. And some of my goals, I've always wanted to be a pilot, like a commercial airline pilot. But as of recently, I've been thinking about changing careers because the way of life of a pilot is something that I don't think that would fit me. Um, as a person gets older, they start to realize what they want more in life besides a job. At 17, 18 years old, deciding what you're going to want to do for the rest of your life, I don't think a person is mature enough to know that, to even explore everything that you can do with your life, and they don't know what they want in their life at that age. You can't really make that decision at that young. You're immature. You're not a full adult yet. Yeah, you're 18, but adulthood hasn't hit you yet. So it's just hard to make that decision of what I want to do for the rest of my life at the age that I'm at. So I'm kind of just going to college and obviously, and I don't know, just taking a year or two just to explore every career path that I can and try to find a passion in something, so that whatever I find will satisfy all my needs. And so that's what I'm really trying to look for right now. So yeah, a little bit about myself. I'm looking forward to the speeches in this class. I consider myself a fairly good public speaker, so I'm looking forward to you know everything about this class. So thank you.